This episode is brought to you by Shopify. That's the sound of switching your business to Shopify, the global commerce platform that supercharges your selling. Harness the best converting checkout and same intuitive features, trusted apps, and powerful analytics used by the world's leading brands. Stop leaving sales on the table. Discover why millions trust Shopify to build, grow, and run their business. Sign up today for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/tech23.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss show. Usually when I talk on stuff like this, people always be wanting to get mad, and it'd be the main ones that they're not content creators, and they don't really understand where I'm coming from, but they be expecting me to be like, oh, I gotta understand them, but at the end of the day, they can't understand where I'm coming from out of all of this. But anyways, I don't even know what to really call this episode. I feel like that might be pushing it if I say fake fans or something like that. But at times that's honestly what I see, because I'm I don't see these same people when I'm streaming or when I'm posting about one of my other channels, or even when I'm posting on one of my other channels. Or even when I'm shouting out people, and then you don't even see those same people, the ones that be like, oh, can you react to this, or can you do this, or can you do this, can you do this, can you shout me out, can you I don't it'll be my first time really paying attention to them and stuff, and I'm fam, that fake fan mentality, I'm not with that. I'm not with that. I'm not saying that I'm just gonna be overall naming off the stuff that I've seen. But I'm not going to say that it's everybody. It's just, people that I don't recognize, then that's who the fake fans are. But the ones that I do recognize, I'm y'all is in the clear. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, I don't need people to, follow me on social media thinking it's an easier access to contact me. Overall, when I ask people to follow me on social media, Twitter or Instagram, I'm just letting you know, follow me on these platforms, so in case, for an example, if I have a strike on YouTube, which I currently do right now, I post on there, I post on TikTok, I post on all of my other stuff besides my main channel, and I even do that while I am able to post on my main channel, but, it is helpful to, support a content creator. And I'm I just don't understand. That's one thing that I know, is that I do a lot. I do have a lot of YouTube channels, podcasting, TikTok. I do push out a lot of content and stuff. And I'm not asking people to support all of my content, but it's just content that I'm hey, yo, can y'all support this real quick? I'm not asking y'all be on that channel. You don't have to be on that channel 24/7. I'm just saying, if I post hey, subscribe to it, just subscribe to it. At the end of the day, that helps me rise a little bit in the ranks and stuff, when you just simply subscribe to a person's channel. And there was one person that actually did do that, and I can't even think of that person's name, but no, shout out to them. I do appreciate that. You subscribe to each and every channel that I had linked on my main channel, so I'm I do appreciate that. But I just don't when people, when they do stuff, or they subscribe to one of my other channels, I post a video on there, and I had to correct somebody on some stuff like that, but I'll post a video on one of my other channels. So let's say, for an example, it'll be my car channel, right? I got a car channel called Moss Per Hour, and I'll post a video on there just, talking about cars, or, something, and somebody be like, oh, McNasty uploaded a new video. Okay, and this is not the time and place to talk about it. I'm out here trying to promote another YouTuber, and then you're trying to promote, I understand you, people the content that really got me going viral and stuff, but you have to understand, from a content creator's perspective, you can't just do that. You gotta do more. Even McNasty, it's it gets to a point, because people know him for his Rainbow Six Siege videos. But this man's then, widening out his variety to where now he's playing other games. He ain't gonna play Rainbow Six Siege forever. And I'm and my thing is, I'm not gonna say that I'm not gonna react to McNasty forever, but there's just gonna be days where I'm okay, I've been reacting to McNasty for the past 4 or 5 days now. I need to take a break. You know, like I need to relax a little bit. And it's not that I don't like his videos. I love his videos. I love everything that this man has done for my channel. But people just have to understand, like, as a content creator, you know, I'm gonna want to do other things. So when I'm on one of my other channels posting videos on here, that's not a way of you like to, you know, get like an easier access to talk to me. I respond more to the comment sections than I do like DMs. I don't even like responding to DMs from like, you know, even like regular fans. Like, cause my thing is like, look, I read comments, okay? I read comments. Just understand that. I do. You know, all I ask for the comment sections is just to please acknowledge the video that you're commenting on. Don't click on the video just so you can ask me to react to a certain video or to tell me that a YouTuber uploaded. I'm like, I know that YouTuber uploaded. I'm subscribed to that YouTuber. His videos pop up, his or her videos pop up in my recommendations, or I'll have the notifications thing turned on. So at the end of the day, I know that person uploaded. I don't need people to tell me time after time that, oh, this person uploaded, or can you react to their latest video? Can you do like, I don't need people to tell me that. So like, as a content creator, I know how to entertain my fans. I know what videos they want. Eventually, when I do get around to that video, I will react to it. Trust me on that. I will react to the video. I will post my vlogs. I will post any videos on any of my channels, okay? That's the one thing that I know what to do. It's like, I know what videos to post. So eventually, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I tell people, I'm like, hey, yo, like, if you're going to click on the video, just please watch it. You know, please watch it. Because I'm saying there's like so many times where it's like people get caught up on some content that I upload, and then they'll click on a video where it has absolutely nothing to do. They're leaving a comment on a video that has absolutely nothing to do with the video. They're all like, oh, react to McNasty, or react to Soup, or react to Blarg, you know, somebody. And I'm like, hey, yo, like, I'm subscribed to them. I know that they uploaded. Eventually, I will get to that video. But right now, I am working on there's other videos that I'm uploading at the moment. Click on those videos. That's why I say, like, you know, that fake fan mentality, it's like, it's not, you know, encouraging to the, honestly, that's like the one set of people that really keeps me going with YouTube are like my friends, you know, like my true supporters. Like, I'm not saying that like any of my fans aren't true supporters. I'm pretty sure I'm positive on that I have some fans that are true supporters, but literally it's my friends that really keep me going with YouTube. Because I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm like, I'll be asking people, oh, can you go subscribe to this channel, or go follow my friend on Twitch, or, you know, go do something, and I'll upload that video, right? And then it's, you know, it's just like dead silence, none of that. And I'm like, man, you know, and that type of stuff, I'm like, but then my friends, it's like, you know, they'll be telling me about videos that they've sat down and watched, and I'm like, I didn't even ask you to watch that video, but the fact that you actually did just sit down and watch that video, like, I do appreciate that. You know, like, you know, who was it that was, actually, it was this, my friend, she's a Twitch streamer, her name is, Navarre, and she was telling me how she was sitting down just watching my videos, and I think she was saying, like, how that's the only reason why she goes on YouTube is to see what videos I've uploaded. And so then there was another one of my friends, childhood friend of mine's, Haley. I didn't even realize that she had, I didn't even know that she was watching my videos. I hadn't talked to her in years, but she had joined my stream one time and was telling me how she was watching my Jordy, reaction videos. And so I had seen, that was like, I remember because I have Jordy's, like post notifications thing turned on. So there was a time when she uploaded a video, and I, like, right away had reacted to it, because I was like, hey, yo, like, that's the type of stuff that I notice, like, when they're like, you know, if you tell me that you're a fan, like, you tell me, if I, like, know that, and I see that, and I can trust you when you're saying that, and you're not just commenting on my videos to just, you know, get an idea out of me and stuff, I'm like, hey, yo, like, I'm more than just an idea taker. Like, I am a person. Talk to me like a person. You know, like, that's even when I'm like, when I started Twitch streaming and people was like joining my streams, and I think that's why a lot of people don't join my streams, because I think I had made that clear. I'm like, it's not a place to, you know, tell me like reaction requests and things. I'm not taking in any reaction requests while I'm streaming. Like, my Twitch streaming, if I'm playing a video game, I'm playing this. My thing is when I'm Twitch streaming, this is a point in time where you guys can sit down and have a conversation with me. Why is that so hard? Like, I'm not taking in reaction requests or video requests or none of that stuff. I just want to have a conversation with people. Tell me about your day. I don't even care if it's not even interesting. Just tell me something. If you like, oh, I went out and walked the dog. All right, cool. What kind of dog do you have? Oh, I have this type of dog. Oh, okay, cool. How many years have you had it? Oh, I've only like it was born this year. Oh, okay, cool. Who was the parents? You know the parents? Like, that's how you keep a conversation going. You know, you just keep asking questions and asking questions. I'm like, I don't mind people asking me questions, but it has like, it just overall, it has to be something where it's like you're getting to know me. If you don't know me, you just know me based off of some videos that you watched of me. But it's like, get to know a person. Now I'm like, now I know how I feel like a girl streamer feels. Like, I'm saying, like, or even like just a girl content creator. Like, I honestly, I feel like I know how they feel, because when you watch a woman stream or YouTube videos or any of that stuff, people always be saying some weird stuff. Always. You let a girl go, like, it was even one of my friends, Ray Rahimi. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen me react to her videos from her hot tea channel or even her personal channel. But I remember she did an Omegle video, but that wasn't even like the only time. There's been other times where I've seen girls do Omegle videos and they just get like the worst of the worst treatment on there. Even like with YouTube videos, like, you know, I not so much Twitch streaming, but even with like that, but even with Twitch streaming, to talk on that, you know, and girls on there. That's why I'm like, all of the girls that I follow, they're not none of these like booby hot tub. Like, I guess like that's like the new thing that's like being promoted right now. Is like girls doing like hot tub streams or something. They're just in the hot tub in the bikini and some crap. And I'm like, the fact that you got to do that and you can't even be yourself, I'm like, if that's the type of stuff that you're into, I'm like, okay, then you're into that. But if you're doing that just so you could get followers, if you're doing that because your streams ain't popping off, and it's like prior before you were playing video games, doing IRL streams, just talking about your life or giving off advice, or maybe you're a painter or you're a musician or whatever, but you gotta do these other things that you don't want to do, and then you get caught up doing that. You gotta build your followers up. Like, it's messed up that it's like people can't even be themselves anymore on the internet with Twitch and YouTube and even TikTok. It's like TikTok, it's like, oh, you gotta be some freaking whoever and stuff doing a dance. Like, you can't, like, and that, like, half the time, that ain't even the person's sense of humor. Like, that's, like, one thing that I pay attention to. I'm like, okay, do they like, still keep that up? Do they still continue? And there's some people where it's like, okay, they're into that. So it's like they continue on with it. But that's one thing that I've noticed. It's like, there's streamers, YouTubers, all content creators all together, where they will get caught up doing something and they no longer want to do that. Like, they're done. Like, they're done with that. That wasn't them. It's like the first video might have blown up, but then it's like afterwards they were just drained from that stuff. Like, people need to understand. I've been on YouTube for 11 years. I've seen it all. I have literally seen it all. I've seen platforms change for the worse. I've seen platforms change for the better. I've seen content creators change for the worse. I've seen them change for the better. I've seen content creators disappear. I've seen content creators like rise through the ranks, you know, like either being a character or themselves. Like, that cold character, like that's the one thing that I was trying to preach to those that was like beefing with me. Prime example, Just a Robot. I'm like, yo, that character stuff ain't gonna last forever. You might have had like one good video where you portraying yourself as this character. Eventually, people are gonna want to know the real you. People are gonna want to. So my thing is, like, I'm doing that now, so I won't have to do none of that fake stuff in the future. So I won't, like, you know, get in fake fans. Like, that's the one thing that I don't like, is when somebody comments on my videos and they're like, oh, react to this. I'm like, I'm not. No, I don't want to. And they're like, oh, I'm unsubscribing. Like, I've had people say that to me before, and I'm like, you was never a fan in the first place. I don't even know why you subscribed if you was just only gonna subscribe for this one bit of content. And I'm like, fam, like, I be out here posting music, I be out here posting gaming videos, I be out here posting comedy skits, memes, like promoting other YouTubers and Twitch streamers. Like, I'm doing everything that I possibly can, like, while I'm alive, being a content creator, yet people only want me to do one set of videos. That's not being a content creator. Like, at the end of the day, to be as blunt as I possibly could with you, that's like being a slave. You know, like, and I know that's like some strong words right there, but think about it. I'm not allowed to do any of these other things. I'm just only allowed to do what you tell me to do. That ain't some like mind controlling mentality right there. So that's why I'm like, no, like when they come to me telling me, oh, do this, do this, do this, no. I'm like, I'll do it on my own time. But right now, I'm gonna be doing the videos that I want to do. And that's what I'm probably, and I think that's why I'm like, not as famous, because I don't like listening to people that much. I'm hard headed. It's like, if I'm gonna be as honest as I possibly can with you guys, I'm hard headed when it comes to being a content creator. I don't like doing videos, or I'm like, I'm forced to do them, or it's like I only see you in my comment sections when you're asking me to do this video. No, I'm like, I like doing the videos that I like doing. I feel like that's like one of the reasons why a person would like lose their motivation, is like you can't think of no ideas at the time, because people are just putting that one idea in your head time after time when they're commenting, and I'm like, fam, no, stop that, just stop. Like, if you're gonna comment on my video, please leave a comment talking about the video. Dang, like, I just don't understand. I don't understand why that's a problem. I don't understand why people can't just hear that. And then when they become a content creator, then it's like, I'm talking about this stuff now, so when people are like in the future, if they decide to become a content creator, then it's like, of this stuff, you see this stuff. So it's like, I'm just trying to like, motivate some minds out there. But it's like, nah, people don't be wanting to hear this. And I'm like, hey, yo, I'm saying nothing but facts in this episode. If not, then prove me wrong. But I'm saying, I'm like, my thing is, like I said, the content creators that are much more bigger than me, I've been on here longer than them. I've been on here a lot. I've been on here like since the OG days of YouTube. Like, I'm saying, like, that's like one thing that I know more, I feel like I know more about than a lot of people that's on the platform, is how to entertain an audience and how to maintain an audience and how to keep an audience going. And it's like, I feel like that the one thing that you can do by keeping the audience going is by being yourself. Now, I know most people will probably say like, oh, well, I'm not at where I should be at, or well, I'm always talking about like how one day I do see myself with millions of subscribers. It's going to take some time. That's going to, without doubt, for sure, that's going to take some time. I didn't say that this stuff is like an overnight process. Some people are more fortunate than others, but that's one thing, that's one thing for sure, is that if it wasn't for so many of these like dumb guidelines and rules and crap on YouTube, I definitely would have been in a much more better position on YouTube. I hands down would have been. But they have guidelines, they have rules. There's things that I can't do on YouTube that I actually, I don't want nobody to get like no weird ideas or nothing, but I'm just saying, like, there's just like, for an example, like the whole copyright stuff with music videos, and it's like I'm like, I don't like understand how others can get away with it, but it's like, as soon as I do it, it's like copyright claim blocked all across the world. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess I can't upload this video. And then now I'm like, it's a good video, says some funny things, has some stuff to talk about, but can't upload it. So but anyways, I'm like, but yeah, back on this fan stuff, I'm like, people, you guys gotta understand, is that a content creator didn't come onto YouTube or any platform to just take in a bunch of requests from people. Like, my thing is, like, when I post one of those videos saying, oh, what videos do you want me to react to, or what games do you want me to play, or what cars you want me to review, or what, sports, like, whatever, anything's regarding my channel, that's when I take in a reaction request. But I'm one of those content creators where I'm like, okay, I already know what content that they're into. There's been times before where I've reacted to, like, other gamers on YouTube and crap, and I'm like, fam, like, look at that right there. Like, this is a content creator. They might be a small content creator. That's like the one thing that really was like upsetting me, was when I was like, the content that I'm into is the content that Four Souls is uploading. Yet it took me multiple shout outs just to get them to a little over 100 subscribers. My thing is like, they're the one people that I'm very like, passionate about when shouting them out. I'm telling people, I'm like, hey, yo, subscribe to them. Like, it got to the point where I was like, okay, like, I'm gonna have to start promoting them on other platforms and stuff, because it honestly, it upsets me where I'm like, okay, I'll post that video and then somebody will comment, talk about, oh, react to it. No, I'm not reacting. No, that's to see that. And then it's that type of stuff where I'm like, you ruin it for other people, because other people really want that video. Okay. But they know how to wait. They know how to be patient. So when I like, my thing is like, when it's like time, time's done past and I haven't reacted to that video, then it's like, that's why. If there's videos I've skipped out on not like reacting to them, that's exactly why. Because people ruined it. I'm out here just trying to be myself, and you got people out here like, no, 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 no. Stop being yourself and react to this video. Stop doing the content that you like doing and do this video. That's what I'm like, that type of stuff. I'm like, nah, it's just that fake fan mentality. I'm like, if you ain't supporting all my content, or at least some of it, or just, my thing is like, okay, you're subscribed to my main channel. It's like a lot of you guys aren't subscribed to my other channels, but you're subscribed to my main channel. Y'all don't even support. I'm like, I don't even have to like shout out my other channels and realize that you guys don't support it. Y'all don't even support the content that I upload on this channel. I'm out here getting like outside support from other people and things, and I'm like, like that's, you know, that's kind of shady. That's kind of messed up. So that's, I'm like, yeah, it's, you know, it's messed up where it's like that. It's messed up where it's like other people see your potential, but it's like people that claim to be fans, they claim to be subscribers, they claim to be supporters, you know, they don't see the potential in me. So I honestly think that that's why I'm like, I don't see my videos being promoted on TikTok. I don't see my videos being promoted on other platforms. I'm the one that's out there doing that stuff. So that's, I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm like, if I'm the one that, my thing is like, if I'm the one that's doing the majority of the work, I feel like that I have more of a say-so than others. Now, as crazy as that sounds, am I right? Do you think that, like, how that works out, right? Do you think that would work in any other, like, job, position, whatsoever? Like, please, be honest with me. Please be honest, because all right, if it does, like, or, you know, whatever, like, if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, then okay. So, but yeah, I'm like, it just gets to a point in time where I'm like, you know, I come out with good content that I know that it's good. It ain't even something where I'm like, well, I think it's good content. No, I know that it's good content, and nobody don't be supporting that stuff. Then that's when I'm like, all right, well, I'm like, if I'm the one that's, you know, doing the majority of the work with promoting my videos and doing all these, like, you know, and it's, yeah, I'm like, I'm not gonna be listening to people that's only gonna be here for like what, however long it takes them to write out a comment. And I'm like, I'm the one that's on this channel literally 20 on all of my channels, not even just one channel, all of my channels, all 32 of my channels, and all of my other outside things. I'm on that stuff 24/7. So of course I'm gonna be the one that's all like, okay, well, I'm the one that's in control. I'm the one that's, you know, like, if it's more and more people are supporting, shouting my we're not even shouting out, but I'm just saying, like, showing support, showing love, then I feel like I would be more open to listen to people. But it's like, if ain't nobody gonna listen to me, then why should I listen to y'all? And I know that, and that's the one thing I remember I said something like that, because this is something that I've always spoke on. But I remember I said something like that a while ago. And the person goes in comments talking about, well, we own you, we own your channel, we own. I'm like, you don't own nothing on my channel. I will delete this stuff. It will not look back. I'm like, I don't think people understand that. I'm like, my thing is like, I love being a content creator, but if people think they're going to have control over me, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen at all. I do what I want to do on YouTube. And if everybody were to have that mentality, I would have never been a YouTuber in the first place. I would have found another job, another, like, you know, position in life. But I'm like, I would never, ever sign up for something and people think that they're going to have a control over me to where I'm not allowed to do what I want to do, but I'm allowed to do what you want me to do. That ain't going to slide with me. I'm not that type of content creator. There might be other content creators that's out there like that, and that's probably why they have so many subscribers and all of that. I'm not going to say that that's all content creators, but that's probably some. But that ain't going to be me. If I'm going to be stuck at 20-something thousand subscribers for the rest of my life, well, then so be it. I gave YouTube, gave it my life. I gave it everything that I possibly could. But the one thing that I'm not going to give people is the satisfaction of them telling me what to do. I tried that mentality, and it ain't a good mentality. It honestly makes you feel like that you're not even a content creator. So I'm like, bruh, I ain't no cell phone in nobody's pocket. I am a full-grown human being. If that's hard for you to understand, then you become a content creator, regardless of whether you see that crap as a hobby or a joke or not a job or whatever. You become a content creator, okay? And please let me know. And I'm about to just give out all of this content that you can do. Like, that's my thing. It's like, imagine if the roles was reversed and you're a content creator, right? You love doing, like, so you like doing makeup tutorial videos, right? Imagine if you got somebody on your channel every single minute of the day commenting, talking about, oh, do a gaming video, do a gaming video. No, stop doing makeup. Nobody watches makeup tutorials. Do a gaming video. They just keep saying that over and over and over again. How'd that make you feel? You will block that person, right? You'll delete their comments, right? You will ignore that person. Okay, that's how I feel. So I'm like, at the end of the day, I ain't trying to, I know there's going to probably be somebody out there that'll hear this and they'll try to argue with me and be all like, oh, well, I am a content creator. And I'm like, I don't care. You're different from me. We're all different. We ain't supposed to be the same. We all supposed to have different mindsets and, different outlooks on something. We ain't supposed to look at things the same or think the same way. If that was the case, we all would have just been one big person. We ain't going to be each individual people. So I ain't hearing that, but anyways, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 32 YouTube channels. Actually show support on them. Don't do none of that fake. Like, I just did this whole episode. If you ain't going to be supported at the end of this episode, I'm like, hey, there's a button that you can press and it's unsubscribe. And I'm like, I'll be completely fine with that. So, but anyways, but yeah, and then also make sure you follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch at TMossBoss. Well, on Facebook page is like at TMossBoss fan page. And yeah, until then, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.